Hi friends, welcome back. Welcome to Living on the Edge. Happy to see you all here. I am back on the beautiful Celebrity Summit. This time, this is a room that I actually kind of nervous about, but you'll see it in a second. This is actually the smallest room I ever stayed probably in my life. It's not bad. It's really not. Just stay with me and we'll take a tour around this thing as much as we can, even though it's tiny. But yeah, I'll show you all around, and of course, grab something nice, maybe a drink, maybe a snack. Let's begin. Well, per normal, let's begin, of course, with the entrance to the room. I can't call this hallway because the room is really small, so it's all in one. So let's see. First of all, the location of the room. This is the entrance door. This is the map. I am on deck number 3, and it's very central located, right where this red dot is, and the room is 3117. Now, I will say that the location is literally perfect because it's right next to the front desk and everything else without being exposed to noise and stuff like that. So let's see this, and of course turn around so you can see how the room looks like. So this is the room. This is an ocean view. So guys, no balcony, just an ocean view. I kept the curtains closed because I'll show you why I chose this ocean view. But before that, let me just walk around so you can see how the room looks like. And we of course have the bed here. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, da-dum. Okay, let's see from this end. So this is your room. It's pretty much the same layout as you will find in the balcony rooms. However, from my experience, this is much smaller. The width of the room is literally nightstand, I would say a king-size bed, and another nightstand, and then this sofa, which is literally single-seater. So this is the size of your room, and right across from the bed, of course, you can find a TV. Very generous size. I would say it's probably about 50 inches or so for this size of room. It's very nice to have. And let's just acknowledge one fact. This room is actually very pretty. Summit was renovated, not sure exactly when, but it looks very fresh, it looks modern. I do enjoy that. The door is still kind of like orangey wood from back in the day, but other things are really modern and looks very nice and fresh. Now let me take you around so you can see on this side. And over here we have a desk with a mirror. So it's pretty large mirror. That's me. Hello friends. It's also pre-lit, as you can see, so that's very nice. I'm excited to use this for my vlogging for you guys. Very nice light. We have some shelving here, so we have 3 shelves. Because she was renovated, thank you very much, Celebrity, we have a decent amount of plugs and charging options. We have 2 European plugs right here, 2 US. We even have USB there, and of course this one is your switch for the mirror light. And this desk, while it's not very deep, but it's kind of on a longer side, so there's enough room for you to do anything. Let me try to show you. This is my wrist, so that's about the size of the desk. And on this side we have 4 drawers. They're nothing again huge, but decent amount of storage. We have of course the hair dryer here. There's this chair, that's very nice. Now turning back towards the armchair, this is not a sleeper, so it's just an armchair. I will say it's very comfortable, a little bit on a firmer side, but it is very nice and comfortable. And of course you have this tiny table here that you can move however you would like. And if you would like to have maybe, you know, a coffee in the morning or something like that, you can do that, of course. Now of course on the nightstand we have storage. We have 2 open shelves, but we also have this drawer here for additional storage. That's very nice. And we have the light here, and again, because she is renovated, we have some more plugins here and some charging options. So we have 2 US plugs, and we also have 2 USB plugs. That's very nice. That's the bed again. I'm pretty sure that if you ask your room attendant, let me see, yes, those beds can be separated. So if you don't wish to share the bed, of course, those can be separated for 2 single beds. They probably will move the nightstands in between so you can have more privacy. And let's see what's on the other side. We have very similar nightstand here. One thing I will say, there is no charging options on this side of bed. So, as always, with most of the cruise ships, as I recommend, guys, just bring a charger, you know, a battery or something like that, so you can charge your phones during the night. So yeah, this is again the view of the room. Now, right here next to me at the entrance, whoops, sorry with my arm, we have, well, let's call it just the storage area. So this is a very new, nice feature that I enjoy. It's a glass door, and there's a storage behind, so we have 2 shelves here. On this side, it's slightly wider. We have 1 open shelf, and we have also safe. Safe is not large enough for your laptop, however, it's definitely enough for your personal items. We have a storage, I don't know how you call it, desk, top, whatever it is, and one here as well. And behind this door, we can find our minibar, and I call it minibar, not just fridge, because this one with Celebrity comes pre-stocked, as you see. However, remember, if you use it, you pay for it. So there's the price list. So yeah, pause the video, guys, if you would like to see it, but that's the pricing for the amenities from your bar. Now on this side, we can see that we have this, well, let's just call it storage unit with 4 drawers. Those are much wider. And in this one we have some, well, what did they put here? Room service menu. Those are the morning slips that you will leave outside your door just to order your breakfast. And of course, advertisement for Effie, because every cruise ship has Effie. But yeah, we have quite generous amount of storage here. Again, those waters over here, keep in mind, it's part of the minibar option. So if you touch anything, if you will consume those, of course you will be charged. Now, next to that storage units, we have those 2 doors, and that will be your closet for your clothes. Now, it's a little bit different than it used to be before, because as you can see on top, there is actually space. So it's actually not a built-in unit, it's kind of like here, you know, but I do enjoy it. It looks lighter. I do enjoy the design of it. Let's open that and see what's inside. So over here, it's all one big hanging space with 1 shelf on the bottom. On the door, we have, hello friends, full-length mirror, so you can get ready for your night or dinner out. And on this side, if we open, we have slightly lower, of course, the hanging space with umbrella from Celebrity. That's very nice to have. And this is, of course, your laundry bag. And we have additional 3 shelves underneath. Excuse my stuff there, but I had to put it somewhere. So yeah, this is your storage, friends, and this is the room. Now let's take a look at the bathroom of this enormous suite. Just kidding, but let's see. Now, before the bathroom, let's take a look at this thermostat. So those thermostats also new, and it's actually very funny. So if I press and click touch this thing, it will show you the temperature and of course, you know, the fan and everything. But there's a lot of options. So if you click on this thing, there is a LCD brightness and there's night mode. So I'm assuming it's probably to make sure that the AC is not working extra hard at night. And there's also ambient light. So if you click on this, we have this blue light, and you can even modify the color of this. Let's see, let's do pink, for example, or something like that. So as you can see, we can play with the colors, and that's very cool. Now, personally, I'm not a huge fan of having a light of anything in my room at night, but some of us do enjoy the night lights or something like that, so that's very, very cool to have. You don't have to keep it on or anything, but it's there for you if you would like. Of course, you can switch the brightness here of the screen, units from Celsius to Fahrenheit, whatever you're used to, out of fan speed. Now with the fan speed, and again, it's probably because the ship is slightly older. Right now it's fine, but I'm not sure if you're gonna hear it. If you'll put it on the very strong one, yeah, She is noisy. But yeah, so it's definitely there. You can play with it, whether you want it strong or medium or whatever. But just keep in mind, at least in this particular room, if you put it on the very powerful one, you will hear it. Okay, so that was me playing with this thermostat. Now let's see how the bathroom looks like. Now, I remind you again, the bathrooms were fully redecorated, so it definitely looks much fresher. We'll start here. We have our walk-in shower. So basically, from what I know, they actually gutted everything out and those were put instead. It's not a real marble, but it definitely gives this look of, you know, more modern. That's very nice to have. We have some shelves here, so you can put your own items if you bring from home. Of course, the shower head. The celebrity products right there. You have 3 items, which is shower gel, shampoo, and conditioner. You have a hand grip right there, and if you need, there's even a food bar down there. It's a glass door. Let's close this. So here we go. If you close it, I do appreciate very much that there is no fabric curtain that touches me. Now, right next to it, we have our sink. It's actually nice size, nothing too big, but it's enough. And we have 2 shelves right next to it. You get your hand lotion right there, napkins or tissues, and of course you have 2 storage shelves right there, and one much bigger on the bottom. And here we can see that we have, of course, our commode. You have towels right there. It's not, it looks like a towel warmer, but it's not. But it's, again, very nice and aesthetic. Again, nothing big. It's on a smaller side from everything I experienced with Celebrity before, but definitely looks nice and more than enough for myself. So yeah, that's our bathroom. Now, for the last thing that I kept for you, as I mentioned, this is not a balcony, so there is no balcony to show you, but I chose this ocean view room simply because of the size of the ocean window. So let's open this. Now I'm still in Fort Lauderdale, so I will show you, friends. There's still, well, I think it's maintenance or something outside, but let me go back so you can see the size of this thing. This is the window in this room. It's pretty much taller than me, and I'm about 5'8". So yeah, it's a very nice size of a window to have in a tiny room like this. I'm really hoping for nice views, of course, from this room. But yeah, let me show you around once again so you can see the whole room from here. Well, guys, thoughts? What do you think? I mean, it's a very tiny room. It's probably, again, as I said, it's probably the smallest room I ever stayed in. So initially when I opened the door, and again, I'm not trying to sound too spoiled, even though I probably am, but I opened the door and it felt, oh my god, this is it. It's very short, you know, like it's just the bed and it's the armchair and that's it. There is nothing else. But I'm just by myself. It's 8 nights. It's actually a very interesting itinerary. It's a one-way repositioning from Fort Lauderdale to San Juan, Puerto Rico, and I'm doing back-to-back. So of course stay tuned, because I'm making another video after those 8 nights, and that's going to be in a different category of room. But yeah, it's very interesting to stay in something small as this one. I do enjoy very much the location of the room. I think it's perfect. It's right in the middle, as I said, very close to the front desk and, you know, the elevators and everything. But because of how the ship is built, it's on the side and has its own tiny corridor, so it's on a quiet location. So I do appreciate that. And of course, I hope you all like the size of the window. I mean, if you have to have an ocean view and not a balcony, then you want probably the window to be as large as possible. And that's one of them. So as you probably hear, there are some announcements going on before the cruise ship leaves. If you have any questions, comments, anything you would like to share, your experience, or something you would like to ask me about this or any other room, please feel free to do that. Don't forget to subscribe so I can, as always, share my adventures with you guys and keep doing what I like to do most. But as always, thank you very much for watching. Up until next time, I'm your Hedge.